เทสโอเคกราบสวัสดีคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านนะวันนี้ก็มาพบกับผมคามิยาโซซึกิแล้วก็หน้าดำอย่างน้อยขึ้น Preparing Shader หน่อยก็ยังดีเอาละนะกับ Hogwarts Legacy นะใน EP ที่ 8 วันนี้ก็คงจะได้มาเผชิญหน้ากับการเดินเนื้อเรื่องนิดๆหน่อยๆนะคือไซเควสอะไรหมดแล้วแล้วก็ Ancient ตอนนี้ Ancient มันไม่มีให้ฟาร์มนะผมต้องเก็บอีกแค่ประมาณ7น่าจะ7จุดนะ7จุดหรือ11จุดไม่รู้ก็คือเก็บแค่นั้นแล้วก็น่าจะหมดละเดี๋ยวหาเก็บตังค์ไว้อัพคอมหน่อยละผมว่าโอเคนะก็ระหว่างที่รอเนี่ยนะก็คุณผู้ชมสามารถคุยกับผมได้นะแล้วก็ก่อนที่เกมจะเริ่มนั้นนะก็ฝากคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านนะกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe กดกระดิ่งกดติดตามกดเป็นคอมเมนต์พูดคุยกับผมนะและสำคัญก็ในขณะที่รับชมช่องผมนั้นอย่าลืมที่จะเปิดไฟสว่างนั่งรับชมไม่อ่านจัดจอด้วยนะฮะมีเกม today อย่าลืมเปิดไฟเอาล่ะเกมจะมาแล้วนะ
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
มีบอมบาด้านะฮะเป็นเวทใหม่ซึ่งเขาพูดมาเมื่อตะกี้นี่แหละ acquire giant purple toad with the knapsack ต้องไปจับพวกสัตว์มาเพิ่มมั้งผมว่าแบบนี้เดี๋ยวรอเรียนบอมบาด้าก่อนแล้วกันนะตู้มเกิดเป็นโกโก้คันนี่ผมไปนู่นเหรอถามจริงใช่ไหมเนี่ยลองว้าไปดูกันนะรอโหลดแป๊บคือผมเพิ่งเห็นว่าคือเกมเนี้ยค่อนข้างกิน CPU ผมเลยแดกแม่ง100อ่ะงับคมเหมือนเดิม
You can't
คืออัพทีนึง
imagine
อะ
how inconvenient
แต่ตอน
travel
ปิด
was before I invented flu powder.
แล้วตอนปิดคลิปเดี๋ยวผมอันนี้เดี๋ยวผมให้ดูว่ามันค่อนข้างจะแบบกินไอ้นี่มากขนาดไหนกินตังค์ผมอะถามว่าผมอยากอัพไหมผมอยากอัพนะแต่ว่าเรื่องงบมันไม่ค่อยโอเค
Revelio
งบเรามันไม่แล้วก็มีของที่ต้องผ่อนอีกด้วยถึงเราจะเข้าไปทำงานแล้วก็มันก็ไม่ใช่ว่าจะหาตังค์ได้แบบง่ายๆ easy ขนาดนั้น
Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defender, Protego, Defender, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Accio, Levioso, Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defender. Revelio.
โอเคงั้นนะผมรู้แล้วว่ามีกล่องตรงนี้ผมก็แค่หาทางเข้าไปใกล้ตรงกลางให้มากที่สุดแล้วก็น่าจะพอ ใกล้แล้วถึงเรียบร้อย
Revelio.
Đi ra rồi đó.
Tremulous totalis. Crazy. Okay. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucial.
ไล่ผิดอันดูดิโอ้โหโอ้โหโอ้โห
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio. Stupid. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
โอ๊ยอื้อหือมาจนได้
Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
กูเพิ่งจะปืนเลือด
Levioso. Reparo. Glacier. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Defendo. Also. Incendio. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
I've been studying Salazar's sacred spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found
Revelio. Depulso.
เยี่ยมไปเลยไอเทมเต็มอีกแล้วผมว่าผมขายของไม่ขาดสายนะ
Revelio.
ทำไมมันจะมีสัญลักษณ์ถ้ำขึ้นอยู่วะเก็บของไปแล้วนะออกคนละถ้ำส่วนเมื่อกี้ผมกดตั้งนานกดผิดปุ่ม
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Assignment's all finished.
ขายของ ผมไม่รู้ว่าตรงไหนจะมีขายอะไรแต่ว่าตรงนี้มีแน่นอนเราเวทบอมบาร่ากันนะ
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Levioso.
Winter is coming and it already came แววว้าวลืมวัตถุประสงค์ไปเลยเงาเงา
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
พวกนี้รอเปิดกระชาสีฟ้าไม่เอาเดี๋ยวได้ชุดอะไรที่ดีกว่าสีทองมันจะคอยลุ้นบ้างสีฟ้ากับสีเขียวไม่ค่อยลุ้นเท่าไหร่
I hope to see you again sometime.
จะไปไล่ซื้อพวกไอ้นี่ดีกว่าคัมภีร์พวกสกรออะไรให้มันหมดนะซื้อให้หมดเลยแล้วก็จะได้ไม่ต้องมาแวะแถวนี้อีกเดี๋ยวผมต้องไปคุยกับดีอีกเรียนเวทบอมบาร่าเสร็จก็ต้องไปเรียน
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
แป๊บไปทางไหนวะไปเป็นที่นะ
Revelio.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
หมดละของร้านนี้ต่อไปที่ผมควรจะไปลองแวะดูก็คงจะเป็นร้านนี้มันขายไม้กายสิทธิ์อะไม่ต้องสนก็ได้มั้งโอ้โหบ้านดินน้ำมันเต็มเลย
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio.
แป๊บนะลงกลางคืนแป๊บเมื่อกี้มันพูดว่าเดมิไกด์เหรอแสดงว่าต้องมีอยู่แถวเนี้ย
Fine now, demiguise. Aloha Mora.
ตรงคนนักฟังเสียงเลย
Revelio.
I can't quite pick. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Wowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
ไม่มีอะไร
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
โอเคในเมื่อเคลียร์ตรงนี้เสร็จลองไปดูตรงปุ่มพืชดิเสียงอะไรวะจะเป้งอะไรนักหนา
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
ทำไมเราได้ซื้อเป็นเฟอร์ติไลเซอร์2 อันวะกลับไปเรียนบีทคลาสกันดีกว่า Get back to the Hogwarts and then where is the beat class Bombara Bombara Bum 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 คนละบอมในอย่างมันไม่น่าดูน่ารักขนาดนี้ Bum 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 เวลาเรียนเขาให้เรียนตอนกลางวัน
Revelio.
ไม่มีขึ้นในแบบให้แบบให้เวทแล้วไปรอคุยอีกทีหนึ่งไม่มีนะโอ้ตาโตเชียวสภาพน้องเหมือนโดนอันเนี้ยมันโดนจับมาชำแหละโอ้ไม่รู้ประทับใจอะไรกันนาน
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
เลิกคลาสแล้วนะ
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
ลองเล่นพลาดดูดิ
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember,
Không
the
biết lên
exploding
thang
charm
nào.
is highly volatile.
เอ้าไหนว่าโบโยแฮนวะโอ้โหพี่ว่าได้ระบอมมา
Well
ได้
done. Now, let us put
Revelio.
to practice, shall we?
พี่เพนโดจำเป็นไหมนะคืออย่างน้อยๆผมอยากจะเหลือสกิลซัพพอร์ตไว้ตรงชุดหนึ่งไงนี่อะไรอะ transformation อ๋อเปลี่ยนถึงมีชีวิตเป็นอันนี้เป็นอย่างอื่นฆ่าศัตรูทันทีไม่รู้จะได้เรียนเมื่อไหร่นะไอ้สกิลฆ่าศัตรูทันทีเนี่ย Imperial มันก็อีกชุดหนึ่ง
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวเมื่อกี้ผมเอาคอนติงโก้มาใส่แทนเหรอจริงไหมเนี่ยอ๋อนี่ไงบอมบัดอะผมเอาคอนติงโก้มาใส่เฉยโคตรไข่ที่หน้าเลยงั้นได้ไปคุยกับเซบาสเตียนนะค่อยไปคุยแล้วกันนะทีนี้เรามีเรื่องต้องคุยกับดิ๊กอาจจะเพิ่มห้องใหม่ให้ผมแล้วก็ได้ใช่ไหมคือเหมือนกับห้องสัตว์เลี้ยงอันนึงอะตอนแรกตรงนี้มันก็เป็นแบบที่ปิดไง
Please come and talk to Deke.
นี่ก็อาจจะมีเพิ่มอีก
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from tomes and scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Okay. บอกว่าไม่ใครบอกว่าไม่ไกลจากฮอกวอตส์วะก็ไอ้ดีไม่ใช่เหรอที่พูดเองอ๋อมันไม่ได้ไกลจากฮอกวอตส์แล้วมันก็แบบว่า
What are you up to now?
เพราะมันพูดอย่างนั้นไงผมถึงได้เลือกที่จะไม่ใช่ทำแบบนี้อ่ะ
Bombarda! Glacius! Bombarda!
หนึ่ง
Glacius!
เมื่อกี้ผมจับตัวผู้ตัวเมียมาวะ
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Glacius.
ไม่รู้แหละไอ้นี่ตัวผู้แน่นอน100%
I'll look after you. Revelio.
เพื่อความชัวร์เราไปตามหาตัวเมียก่อน
Revelio.
ไปไหนแล้วเนี่ย
Revelio.
Purchase breeding pen spellcraft ไหนว่าแผนที่อ่ะเอาอย่างนี้บอกว่าไปฮอกมีดนะเพื่อที่จะซื้อคัมภีร์เวทซึ่งตรงนี้เหรอดูจากชื่อแล้วน่าจะใช่ผมอยากไปนั่งดูEminent Shadow ต่อไอ้ท่านกาวทมินเนี่ย
Hogsmeade, here I come.
เดี๋ยวก่อนประตูอยู่ไหน
Aloha Mora.
โอ้โหพร้อมกันเลยเขาเปลี่ยนเป็นหน้าหนาวหรือเปล่าวะเอฟเฟกต์มันเลยเปลี่ยนไป
Revelio.
คือบางทีผมก็สงสัยนะคนเขาอยู่ในบ้านได้ยังไงวะถ้าเกิดบ้านโดนล็อกขนาดนั้นอยู่ได้ยังไงวะหรือมีเวททางลับ
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Now I
เป็น
can
ไง
conjure
โอ้
a
โหเรา
breeding
มี
pen
ตัง
in
ค์
the
พร้อม
room.
เราร่ำรวย
Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
ก็น่าจะมีเควสตรงนี้ก็ตรงนู้น Dog Weed and Dead Cap เดี๋ยวไปตรงนู้นด้วย
Oh, I do hope Mary and I know.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
แป๊บหนึ่งไปผิดแมปไปสักไกลเนี่ยเมื่อลองคิดดูขนาดกระเป๋ามี40ช่องแล้วนะมันยังเต็มอ่ะ
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
แป๊บนี่ยังเป็นสกิลนี้อยู่แม่คันฟิงโก้ดิ
Revelio.
I've always said that trouble.
Incendio.
ไม่ได้ยินอะไรเลยตอนเนี้ยแป๊บเฮ้ยค้างเหรอ
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy.
เฮ้ย
Bombarda.
โอ้โหแม่งเกินเอาล่ะผมจะทำยังไงทีนี้ถ้าเป็นจังหวะโดนลุมๆอย่างเงี้ยมันถ้าเป็นปกติเขาก็ต้องถอดเมาส์ไม่ใช่โยนเมาส์ก็ไม่ถูกอีก
This must be Arranshire.
ปกติแล้วเนี่ย
Best keep an eye out for spiders.
ก็จะต้อง
Confringo.
ทำอะไรสักอย่าง
Expelliarmus.
ไม่เชิญดีไม่เจอไม่คาดกันไม่ใช่อันนั้นก็แท็กซี่อ้าวไม่ติดเหรอ
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. More aggressive. Protego. Stupefy. Surely that's the last of them. Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. Incendio. Revelio.
เอ้า
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
เป็นเควสที่กูลงดันเจียนเฉย
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio. This isn't a good sign. These spiders are in somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Confringo! That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender! Already have. Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucible! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Defender. Incendio. Revelio.
วะเดินทางไปต่อไม่ไปตอนเนี้ย
See them.
อุ้ยเชี่ยตกใจ
Revelio.
ทางไหนก็ทางไปต่อเฮ้ยโอ้ยอ่ะ
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. These eggs must be destroyed. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Glacier. Crucial. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Craft's finished, but I need to destroy all of the egg sacs. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That's the last of the spider sacs. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
คิดอยู่ว่าลืมอะไรลืมรับสกิลบอมบาร์ด้าใช่ไหมเนี่ย ดีอยู่เนี้ยโอ้โห
Revelio. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry. Glacius! Bombarda!
ผมก็โดนสกิลนี้ด้วยเหรอเนี่ย
Accio! Descendo! Defender! Incendio! I'm having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
ไม่มีทางออกกลับไปด้วย
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the amulet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it. But I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Okay. ไปที่นิพายดู โ
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
ก็คิดเล่นๆนะว่ามันน่าจะปลดล็อกห้องใหม่มันปลดจริงๆด้วยเว้ย
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
ที่นี่ดูมืดมนมัวหนุกหนับว่าไม่ใช่แล้วอันหลังเนี่ยวิธีแยกเลยโอเคนะทุกคนนั้นตอนนี้ก็เพื่อที่จะทำสิ่งนี้ก่อนเพื่อเป็นแหล่งอาหารสำหรับน้องๆโอเควางมันวางได้สถานที่ละหนึ่งแล้วเสร็จแล้วสถานที่สำหรับทำการผสมพันธุ์แน่นอนว่าคนหาเรื่องนี้แหละมีบัดเจ็ตเท่าไหร่ก็ได้ถามจริง
Revelio.
ผมมีคำถามสงสัยอย่างหนึ่งเว้ยคือมันจะเอาแปรงขัดขนมันยังไงอะเนี่ยมันมีขนที่ไหนเล่าพวกมึงนี่นะบ้าไปใหญ่แล้ววัตถุดิบคืนแล้วเจ๋งจริง
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
โอเคงั้นไม่น่ามีอะไรต้องรอไปอีกครึ่งชั่วโมงเลยก็ประมาณ20:30งั้นก็ระหว่างนี้นะระหว่างนี้เดี๋ยวผมไปนู่นก่อนไม่รู้ว่าทางไหนใกล้สุดนะเพราะว่าวาร์ปทุกอันมันอยู่ไกลหมดเลยโอเคใครจะอื่นวะอ๋อหรือว่าเมื่อกี้เป็นเสียงปี๊บวะปี๊บหรือไพวะใช่ไหมชื่อหมอนั่นไม่สำคัญเท่าไหร่นะน่าจะปี๊บ
You'll never believe what I've learned.
สงสัยจะได้เวทมืดมาใหม่นะ
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Sebastian เราไม่เรื่องต้องคุยกันไปไหนล่ะไม่ต้องมองหน้าคุยก่อนเดี๋ยวคุยให้หมดแล้วเหรอหมดก็หมดอยู่วะหมดเดี๋ยวนี้ก็ได้ดีโอ้
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feat may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Wonder who lives here. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Well, my feet didn't turn into beans. That's a good start. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Confringo. Defendo. Lumos. Revelio. Glacius.
เอ้าอย่างนี้ก็มีเหรอวะ
Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
เอาละมาลองดูกันสกิลนี้จะทำให้สะดุ้งได้หรือเปล่า โดน
Confringo! Potato!
ตัวหลับ
Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Revelio.
ตามจริงใครไม่ได้ขึ้นไปเก็บของว่าตรงนั้นนะออกกูเอง
Revelio. Lumos.
คือไม่ได้แกะดูแล้วนึกว่าไม่มี ก็เลยไม่ได้ไปสำรวจ
Revelio. Lumos.
แป๊บหนึ่งนะผมเล่น2 เกมพร้อมกันอยู่ เกมเดียวยังเล่นยากอยู่จะมานั่งเล่น2 เกม
A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
ไม่ไปไหนเนี่ยที่เดิมนะ ซูมเข้าไปที่หน้ามัน เอาวาร์ปลงไปเลย
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Ugh. Careful now.
ถ้าอยู่นอกโรงเรียนก็ต้องวาร์ปที่นี่นะ ว่าบางจุดผมพอจำได้บ้างแต่หลายๆจุดผมจำไม่ได้เลย มาแข่งกับกูอีกแล้วโอ้โหตรงนี้
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
yes
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. Accio. You didn't see that.
Accio.
โอ้ยพอดีเวทแก่กล้าไปหน่อยนี่ไงโอ้โหโคตรเซียนเลย
What a remarkable shot! Accio.
เดี๋ยวจะได้ได้หนูพอดีทางนี้เซียน
Accio.
เป็นไงโอ้โหโคตรเซียนโคตรเท่เลย
Well, it appears I've been bested.
มันเป็นเนินมันถึงได้นี่
Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
เหมือนไม่ใช่เธอ
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
ดูดึงดูดู โอเคไม่เวลามีอยู่แล้วโอเคสำหรับเควสที่นี่อ่ะมินิเควสไลท์เควสบลาบลาบลาเหมือนจะหมดแล้วที่นี่เหลือตรงเวอร์แมปเนี่ยเวอร์แมปมีเควสตรงไหนวะมีเควสอยู่ตรงนู้นนะเป็นเควสหลักเพราะงั้นเควสที่อยู่ฮอกมีดเนี่ยมันเหลือเควสตรงนี้เพราะงั้นเราจะว้าไปที่นี่แล้วก็หาทางไปนั่นเอง
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello.
Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saturissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
If มีสาวขอร้องก็ต้องรีบไปกันหน่อยแหละ เราต้องบุกน้ำลุยไฟลุยป่าที่ไหนยังไงเพื่อสาวงามมันก็ต้องบุกลุยไปได้
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection.
This is where Sakurissa said to go. And where are those booba-tubers?
ว่างเหมือนกันนะเนี่ยนี่อะไร
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio.
ก็บังเอิญเลยผมมาจอดได้ใกล้กับจุดที่มีของ
Just my luck, troll.
โอ้ยอ่ะ
That should do it. I'd better get back to Sakurissa now. Places. Window. Incendio. Confringo.
ฮะ
Bombarda.
ยังไม่หลับอ่ะ
Protego. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
อันเดอร์ให้ดาเมจน้อยนะ
Defender. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
ผมมาด้า
Rest easy, my large friend.
แล้วบางทีผมก็สงสัยนะว่าในระหว่างที่นั่งยองเนี่ยช่วยเดินเร็วๆได้ไหมวะทำสกิลลอยก่อนมีแต้มนะไม่มีเลยคนอันนี้ก็
It's been ages since I've found anything be it upon your heads when our expectations.
เงา
Sakurissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course.
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers.
โอ้ท่าทางน่ารักเลย
Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our
แต่ไม่เข้า
unsightly
ใจทำไม
spotting
รอยกระบน
classmates.
หน้าทำไมเยอะขนาดนั้น
One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it. นี่ผมก็มาถึงนี่แล้วผมไปดูนี่ก่อนดีกว่าในร้านจะมีอะไรบ้าง
Hope you're not here for an knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
อ๋อเป็นอะไรเป็น
Oh,
สีนี่
I'm
หว่า
always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
ลืมไปเลย
I can tell you'll go far.
เฮ้ยได้ไปเดินในเรื่องหลักต่อแล้วว่ะเควสย่อยมันเสร็จเร็วเว้ยแสดงว่าที่ผ่านมาผมแม่งดองเควสไว้ใช่ไหม ร้องไม่เป็นไรหรอก
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
ไม่รู้บ้านใครจะมากดเราเลย
Revelio.
กูว่าแล้วกูต้องได้ด้ามจับอีกจะให้ด้ามจับอะไรกูเยอะขนาดนั้นทำเป็นไหมเนี่ยอันนี้ก็ยังดีคือด้ามจับผมไม่ค่อยได้เปลี่ยน
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Revelio.
Look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Levioso. Revelio. Pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Revelio. Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
When the clouds are
Loud as a troll you are.
Revelio. Dracus Totalis.
Perhaps I shall stop.
Revelio.
Is that you, Roylance? Levioso!
Bombarda. Revelio. Dracus Totalis. Revelio. Dracus Totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
That's it. I swear this.
Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Focus, Totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say...
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Come out before I find you.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you. Revelio.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
ไอ้เชียวไปไหนเชียวก็ไกลเชียว
Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Accio.
Revelio.
Yeah, you're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Let's play.
You better
Accio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Disarm Poacher.
No wool. Back from the
Places.
See how you like this.
Flipendo. Repulsor. Descendo.
Finish what we started.
Disappoint me.
I see you.
Confringo.
I see you.
Accio.
Cover up wide.
Bombarda. Glaciers. Depulso. Flipendo. Defendo. Incendio. Ringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
No.
Ringo. Accio. Bombarda.
Now, this has become personal.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Look what you've done. You'll pay for it.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Nó đẻ nghiệp. พวกเองยิงอินเซนดิโอได้ไกลขนาดนั้นวะที่กูมันต้องยิงยากลำบากเลยเวน
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Okay. รอเควสใหม่มีไหม
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
Field guide.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
PT โทษทีจบแล้วครู แป๊บนึงนะงงรูมแอนด์ฟีดโอเคผมเข้าใจละผมทำพลาดเองรูมแอนด์ฟีดเนี่ยก็หมายถึงให้เราอันนี้ไว้ให้เราปัดแปลงไอ้นี่คือกลุ่มฟีดก็คือนี้เวนเข้าใจผิดโอ้ห้องข้างบนต้องไปได้อีกแน่เลยโอเคนี่โอ้สอนเวท transformation นะ collect a few guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library library เหรอlibrary เนี่ยนะ
Off on another adventure, are we?
book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
ทำไมถึงไม่ให้บินหนีดีวะ
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things
จะไปรู้ไหม
such
ล่ะ
as
เนี่ย
age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
โดดลงไม่ได้หรอวะ อยู่ๆก็รู้สึกว่าเกมนี้มันเล่นนานมากนะ
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
ที่ป่าทางเหนือคือตอนนี้ผมกำลังสนใจทางเซบาสเตียนมากกว่าเพราะว่าเป็นไปได้ว่าเซบาสเตียนน่าจะไปเอาเวทมาได้นะ Shadow of the Mind แต่กลายว่าเหมือนของเซบาสเตียนนี่น่าจะเป็นเวทหลักสักกันนี่แล้วกันสปีกไอ้นี่พอวิป๊อปปี้ทอไปแล้วหรอ
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
อยู่ก็มีเควสหลัก2เควสเนี่ยสรุปอันเนี้ยผมทำได้เมื่อไหร่วะนี่กี่นาที 15 นาทีเหรอประมาณ3 ทุ่มครึ่งอะเด็ก
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's being burgled.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Does my heart good to see young Albie Weeks making a go of it at spit, which is a very knowledgeable young man, that one.
วันนี้ผมดูไม่มีสมาธิเล่นเลยเนาะมาถึงหัวเกมโทรศัพท์อีกสักพักหนึ่งอะไปคุยกับอามิดก่อนแล้วกันนะตามลำดับของตัวเนื้อเรื่องเควสเนี่ยเขาก็ลำดับให้เป็นอย่างนั้นโอเคงั้นง่ายสุดก็น่าจะต้องไปลงที่นี่นะแล้วก็ออกประตูไปเดี๋ยวว่างๆผมไปนั่งเล่นทีเนียออโตเมตาดีกว่าผมรู้สึกว่าเกมนั้นน่ะผมเองก็เล่นค้างไว้เหมือนกัน
Revelio.
ไม่ได้กดเควสไว้เลย
What are you up to now?
I said.
You must try it.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
เกมมันก็สนุกดีนะหมายถึงแฮร์รี่พอตเตอร์หมายถึงเกมโทรศัพท์มือถือที่เล่นอยู่เนี่ยเล่นไม่หยุดเลยแป๊บนึงนะตาบอสข้างในโอเคเดี๋ยวดูเรื่องกันไปก่อน
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there. ลอดก๊อกนะที่ทางเข้าเหมืองโอ้กูต้องว้าไปว้ามาเนี่ย
เฮ้ยปลดล็อกสกิลใหม่เอาไม่ใช่เกมแฮร์รี่พอตเตอร์หรอกนะ
Handy resource indeed,
คนละ
your
เกม
field
นะ
guide.
คนละเกม
I'm most pleased to be
ผม
included.
บอกนะผมไม่มีสมาธิเล่นเกมแฮร์รี่พอตเตอร์เลยจริงใครว่าน่าเสร็จนี่เลยผมว่ามันก็โอเคแต่ผมไม่ใช่แบบว่ามันต้องเสร็จเรื่อง
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
เคยมาทางนี้มาก่อนเลยนะใช่เคยมาแต่ว่าผมไม่เคยเปิดประตูนี้
The door is looking at us.
ทีนี้
Confringo.
I'll be quiet.
วันแรกก็สงสัยอยู่ว่าอะไรอย่างนี้เอง
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
ตอนขาเข้ากูก็ต้องรอบเข้ามาแล้ว
I cannot believe I met a goblin. I'm
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Revelio.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
แค่หอยหมอนั่นเนาะมันอยู่ดีอะเนี่ย
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Deposit. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
อยู่ตรงนั้นไปไหนดีแล้ว มาได้ยังไงวะ
Matter of time till Rasmussen's right. Yeah.
I've been fighting since before you were
Arresto Momentum Descendo.
แหลกไปแล้วเหรอ
Revelio.
พวกกากพวกเนี้ย
Accio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit.
เอาค้าง
You have my word.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
ไม่เป็นไรมีไปก็เท่านั้นไม่เกี่ยวกัน
Revelio. Incendio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio.
เพราะงั้นเนี่ยนี่ต้องเกี่ยวครับไม่เกี่ยว
Levioso. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
หรือคิวที่รุนแรงที่สุดเท่าที่ฉันจะมีเดี๋ยวต่อด้านบน
Confringo. Bombarda.
ไม่ได้ช่วยนะมันไม่เอาได้ไม่เอาเดี๋ยวมันไม่มีทางไปนี่
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Capulso.
Yep.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans. Revelio.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Who's there?
Revelio.
Oh, this day has gone on too long.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. But fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
And I think that I am. They're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Glacier.
Wait a moment.
Revelio.
What was that?
Revelio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
Ooh.
Devil's snare.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
จะมาเก็บเอาไว้นี่ผมไม่ได้ใช้อ่ะ
Revelio.
Go up to great barrel with bombarda อ๋ออย่างนี้ใช่ไหม
Bombarda.
โอ้โอเคแล้วไงต่อ Blow up Royalist Sentinel with Bombarda while they charge them
Revelio.
Sentinel เหรอ Royalist Sentinel นี่ Royalist Ranger นี่ Royalist Sentinel
Bombarda.
เอ้าผิดอันกดผิดเลยเนย
Was that your best? Arresto momentum. Descendo. Defendo. Descendo.
I won't rest. Such arrogance. I'll bury you. What are you doing? What is
Defendo.
Repulse.
Pity. Flipendo.
Stasis. You're making this too easy. You don't know who you're playing with.
แป๊บนึงนะพอดผมมาฮัลโหลครับกินแล้วครับ ก็เหนื่อยเรื่องอะไรอ่ะก็นิดหน่อยครับผมอ๋อเห็นแล้วถ้าเป็นเกมครับผมครับ
How childish.
Incendio. Descendo.
Fight about as well as a pup.
Incendio.
No!
Defendo.
Try again, I beg.
Accio.
Rather unwise.
Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I won't rest.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
เฮ้ยไม่เล็กเข้าให้
Descendo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Defendo.
ปัดเพลินเลย ปลาเป็นยังไง
That
มัน
should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Descendo.
Wait.
Arresto momentum. Descendo. Compulso. Glupendo. Accio. Revelio.
เนี่ยดึงไม่ได้
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking. Revelio. Revelio.
ที่เราน่าจะออกมาจากเส้นทางแท้ๆทำไมมันมาถูกทางน่าจะถูกทางขากลับ
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
ยอมไปวิ่งใหม่ครับ
Revelio.
มีตู้
Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
เหลือได้ยังไงนึกว่าป่าหมดแล้วสิ
Revelio. Revelio.
เบียร์เต็มเบียร์เต็มโยกง่ายไปดิครับรอเลยตอนหลังต้องทำเควสหนึ่งทำลายของกินหนึ่งมาก ผมว่าถ้าผมเก็บของเนี่ยพวกศัตรูต้องโหดโอเคเพราะงั้น
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay, นี่ก็น่าจะเสร็จนะเพราะงั้นอย่าพลาดอีกอะเมื่อกี้ผมเข้าใจว่าให้ผมอันนี้เว้ยให้ผมเอาไอ้นี่เป็นผสมพันธุ์
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her, Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
น้องจะเล่นกันยังไง
Depulso.
นี่ใครเล่นเลยอ่ะ ฉันทำไปทำไมดูมันมอง
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
อุ้ย Imperial มันคือคุกกี้ Imperial ใช่แต่ Imperial ไม่ใช่นะเว้ย
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Petrificus Totalis.
Hello? Who is it?
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not on it.
Revelio.
Run the other way when they see me. Humans do every time.
What are you?
Petrificus Totalis.
หลบผมไม่มีแต้มสกิลอยู่ดีใช่ไหมตอนเนี้ยยังไม่มีเรื่อง35กัน
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Revelio.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
What's that? Who's there?
How nice of you to stop by. There you are. Expelliarmus. Let's get this over.
Confringo. Levioso. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Accio.
You're impressed?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
It's almost too easy.
Defender.
Almost.
Descendo! Descendio!
You call that spell cut?
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
ซัดเข้าหน้าเต็มทันเดอร์
Fun is a relative term.
It is.
ของดีไหมเนี่ย
And
ตอน
that
เนี้ย
was relatively fun.
มันจะเป็นของทองซะด้วยไงไม่ใช่ย่อยโอ้โหทองก็เชี่ยเลย
Revelio!
โดนหลอก
I should.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind.
Just don't tell us. Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
ลองดูไปแล้วว่าถ้าผมไม่นั่งเก็บของมันไปไกลแค่ไหนมันจะไปไว
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to.
ว่าไงครับทุกคนดีรู้จัก
Surely you can see that.
โอ้ย
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or
Smashing.
or any nut. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Silent as a grave.
ลูมมอสเนี่ยหลังๆก็ไม่ค่อยได้ใช้
Bombardo. Incendio. Revelio. Defendo. Descendo. Cabalso. Flipendo. Repulso. Revelio.
Making quick work.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Oh, Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
แรกก็ไม่ค่อยได้ใช้อ่ะ
Lumos. Confringo.
ของใหญ่ซะด้วยแล้วไม่น่ามีกระเป๋าด้วยนะ
Lumos. Revelio.
ว่าจะไม่แวะเก็บของเปิดตัวไปหน่อย
Bombarda. Defender.
คอมโบได้ดี
Incendio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Rather unwise coming back this way. You will
Incendio.
Is that it?
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Findo.
I will make you. It's only a matter of time.
กิ้งแล้วนี่นะโอเคเชี่ย4 ทุ่มแล้วว่ะเว้ยจะไม่เสร็จเลยถึงเวลานอนแล้วนะทุกท่านใครที่รับชมช่องผมก็อย่าลืมเปิดไฟนะจะลาตรงนี้เหรอเปล่าเดี๋ยวเล่นจบคุยเนี่ยเพราะงั้น
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
Bombarda.
Bombarda. Repulsor. Defender.
Best the like of me.
Bombarda. Compulsor.
I will make you pay.
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Let's get this on.
Accio. We're not finished yet. Descendo. Defender. Glaciers. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Glaciers. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Window. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Crucible. Bombardment.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Huh? มี3 อันนี้ไม่ใช่เหรอ
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
Confringo!
Something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
Oh, ลืมใช่ไหมเนาะไม่ได้สำคัญอยู่แล้วที่มันอาจจะสำคัญสำหรับสายเสพในเรื่องก็เถอะไม่ได้สำคัญสำหรับผมอยู่ดี
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
ไหนอะไม่เห็นได้เรียนเวทเลย Imperial ไม่ใช่เหรอหรือผิดอันวะผิดอันดีกว่า ตอนแรกว่าจะไปกูขอ Imperial ก่อนเถอะ บาสเตียนอย่าเพิ่งงอน
On another adventure, are we?
You're here. Good.
ไปพิลิโอก่อน
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies in...
ว่ายาวเนี่ยลงดันขนาดนี้แล้วยาวเหงี่ยม
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. A chest and an inconspicuous lock. Brilliant.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Need to find a safe way across. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio. Accio.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Capulso! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Revelio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio!
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio!
Lumos.
Revelio! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
มันแทงหวยชัด
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Sendo. Protego. Stupid one. Bingo. Imperial. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Revelio.
Just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio.
I try.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You
Revelio.
are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so intrigued.
Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Imperio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Imperium. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Repulsor. Descendo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well,
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Hey, ในอีพีโอละ
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was trying. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew. All of this is too important. For Anne. I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Velkov's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Return me to the
Velio.
Easily diverted. I've been fighting since before you were. Let's go. Keep out of sword's reach. Got him. Put Ringo.
เอาใหม่ภาพมัวไปหน่อยภาพมันดูไม่มีสีสันไปหน่อยผมเลยแบบว่าไม่ชอบเลยอะไรเงี้ยแบบว่ากำลังใจไม่ออกอะตอนแหลใช่ไหม
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Velkov's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
That was meant for me. Your spells
We have to fight! Bombarda! Area! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Not win here!
Sebastian, be careful! Mine!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Stop provoking them! Handling it!
มีเควสโพติโก้ด้วยแม่งเอ้ยไม่มีจะตายวะแม่ง
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Velkov's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I won't rest.
Confringo! With here! Accio! They'll retreat! We'll make them! Confringo!
Stop provoking them!
Bombarda!
Levioso!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Keep out of sword's reach!
Uncle, to the right!
Incendio!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogwarts.
ผมก็ยังคงไม่เจอแอนเชียนนะโอเคไม่เป็นไรก็เดี๋ยวดูเควสนะมีเควสอะไรบ้างตอนนี้ไม่มีอะไรมากหรอกก็คิดว่ากลับไปเซฟอยู่ที่บ้านดีๆกันนะวันนี้ไปเซฟแมปแชมเบอร์แล้วกันโอเคก็ผมง่วงแล้วถึงเวลานอนผมแล้วเพื่อนนะก็ขอบคุณคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านที่มารับชมนะยังไงถ้าเป็นไปได้ก็อยากจะฝากทุกท่านนะกดไลค์กดแชร์นะกด subscribe กดกระดิ่งติดตามไปเป็นทุกคลิปนี้นะแล้วก็ที่สำคัญนะในขณะที่รับชมช่องผมนั้นอย่าลืมที่จะเปิดไฟสว่างนะครับชมไม่หายแต่จอเลยนะสำหรับวันนี้ผมคามิยา โซซึกิก็ต้องขอตัวลาไปก่อนแล้วไว้เจอกันใหม่เกมหน้าครับผมยูเกน next game นะแล้วก็ในเวลานอนคนที่ไปนอนนะฮะก็อย่าลืมที่จะปิดไฟนะเพื่อประหยัดไฟGood night everyone เจอกันเกมหน้าครับผมไปแล้วนะครับบ๊ายบาย